Namaskaram. Good afternoon, friends. My name is Suchitra Sairam. It's my pleasure to welcome all of you to our Natya Gurukulam 2018 closing showcase. So I've had this dream for a long time. I had a wonderful experience in my early years of training, being in a residential setting with my gurus, and there was nothing like it. Such beautiful memories of the time spent intensively working on art, talking about art, learning about music, not just dancing, but learning how to dance, learning how to take care of my body. And those experiences have stayed with me for so many years. First experience was nearly 30 years ago. And so as I have started teaching, I kept thinking to myself that I wanted to bring this type of learning experience, certainly to my students, but I really wanted to bring it to all Bharatanatyam students in Minnesota. And a holistic approach, incorporating elements of yoga, Bharatanatyam, theory, stories, music, and how all of these allied arts are so deeply, deeply interconnected. And I'm so thankful, grateful that we're finally able to bring this to fruition and make it happen here in Minnesota. I'm very appreciative and offer my gratitude to Shidit Krishna, to Jyotishmati Shidit, and to Vaishali Balola for helping me with this curriculum and for making this a reality for these 18 students that were able to attend this time. And this closing showcase is simply an opportunity for us to share some of the results of some of our experiences during the week. It is work in progress and is just a first step. So thank you for being here to support this endeavor and to encourage all of these students to continue in their pursuit. Before we continue, I just want to touch on a couple of housekeeping items. I do ask that you please silence your cell phones if you have not already. I ask that you please refrain from all flash photography. We do have a photographer here, a professional photographer, a professional videographer, to document the performance for us so you can just sit and enjoy the performance. So thank you for refraining from any sort of photography, video recording, or audio recording. I do ask that if you have to leave the theater, please do so in between pieces, if at all possible. However, if there are young children that may find a dark theater a little bit intimidating, then please do escort them out so that do not disturb your neighbors. Thank you so much for your understanding and support there. I'd first like to start by inviting Vaishali Balola, who is a highly experienced and dedicated yoga teacher in the Institute of Himalayan Tradition, and for her to just speak briefly about yoga, the interconnectedness to our art form, and what she wanted to share with the students during the camp this week. Vaishali?
Good evening, everyone. I had the privilege of being the yoga instructor at our first Natya Gurukulam dance camp. Yoga and dance are sister art forms. Yoga helps us to keep our bodies supple through postures and breathing practices. It also helps us to focus and open up our minds through various meditation techniques. Focus, paying attention, and opening our minds were major themes for all of us this week at camp. Being in the now and paying attention to our thoughts, our emotions, our nonverbal communication, our posture, and our actions all help us not only become better dancers, but also better human beings. This week, I shared many asanas, or postures, that help us with opening our hips, strengthening our core, and improving balance, all of which are integral to dance. I also shared various pranayama, or breathing techniques, to help the students become more aware of how breath is the vital connection between our mind and our body. Finally, I guided the students through many relaxation techniques, emphasizing the importance of intentional relaxation for our overall health. I hope that each of the students is able to take away at least one new practice and incorporate it into their dance practice and into their daily life. I want to thank Suchiaka for organizing the dance camp and offering me this opportunity to teach yoga. I'd also like to thank Jyotiaka and Shijit Sir for offering their time and their knowledge to all of us. Thank you. Namaste.